Assalamu alaikum. My name is Joi Salim. I'm the honored mother of Ihsan Salim, the young man who shared Surah Inshara with you earlier. We are here in Medina by Senegal by Allah's leave. And I'm going to be sharing with you a little story today of how I had my experience of submitting anyway, the blessing of letting go and letting God. So first, I like to begin with a dua, a prayer. I'm going to say it in Arabic and in English. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatan min lisani yafqahu qawli. It's, oh my Lord, expand my chest, right? Expand my breast and untie the knots of my tongue so they may understand my speech. This was a dua a prayer by Prophet Moses when he was given the task to go speak to an audience that he had some important things to say. He didn't know if they were going to receive it. And so that's often said when we speak, because we really know that when we communicate, we're trying to convey messages that we know that we've been inspired on our hearts to share. That could be a benefit to others. So I pray that this is a benefit to you. So first I like to begin with, I am like the dinosaur from Toy Story. It's like, I don't like confrontation, whatever I can do to avoid it. That's usually my MO. And so we're in the summer of 2020 and I am faced with an incredible task, right? I am in the midst of two relationships that were teetering, right? Very important ones. One, a beloved friend, another one, a beloved elder. And I did not want to confront. And it wasn't any major dramatic fallouts. It was just those moments where you come into yourself and you realize, I got to do some things differently, right? And one person's asserting themselves, another person asserting themselves, and here I am kind of in the middle, like, I gotta say something. I have to do something, but I didn't really want to do it. I didn't really want to submit, through these experiences. I know that God was testing me to submit to him, to let go of my expectations of how these relationships should have gone, or what I want people to say, and I'm being nice, not being kind, so everything should be good, right? That's not really the way it goes. We're all said that we're going to be tested, right? And we're tested to see who is great in faith. And that doesn't mean the test is going to be easy. Very often it's an immense struggle. So here I am in the summer, and I'm actually visiting a friend, just getting some COVID relief, after being in the house with 4 little children, and I'm going through it. I'm not a very big public crier with my own experiences. I'm more of I'm going to inwardly reflect and deal with it and pray. But in this situation, I was rocked. I was crying a lot, leaning on my friend a lot, and more importantly, leaning on God. And after some real internal struggle, I stood up and I just let go. And I submitted anyway, through the pain, through the difficulty. I said things I never thought I would say, and not, anything crazy or anything like that. Just standing up for myself in a way that really resonated with submission. And so my biggest takeaway from that experience was submission is painful at times. Submission is difficult. It's not always pretty. It doesn't look like this spiritual Zen mode. You might find yourself with the ugly tears, right? And submit anyway. I really believe that through that opening of standing in my principles and letting go of expectations I put on myself and other people, it opened up this tremendous doorway for me to come and study with my family here in Medina by Senegal. It opened up immense spiritual benefits and put me in companies of people who really love God and are striving. And now I'm reaping the blessings, I believe, of that initial letting go. So in that moment, yes, it was immense difficulty. And there was even ease in that difficulty. And now, by God's leave, I'm in a position to strive harder towards his will. So that's my encouragement to you, is to go ahead and submit anyway. that there are immense blessings on the other side of submission. May God's infinite peace, mercy, and blessings be with you. Assalamu alaikum.